It's time to get your clicks fix.
Hello, welcome back to Clicks Fix. I'm Rory. It's been 3 days since I last played with these pint-sized plastic people, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't do too well, but I had a lot of fun. I was just built a very casual team for a silver game night, but it was a lot of fun. Uh, there are a few things I forgot and didn't really understand about the characters I was using. It was the trio. I'm not going to grab it now, but Spider-Man, and Ghost Spider. Uh, I do want to find a way to make them good because they're a lot of fun. They're just a huge target, and if they can get put in a kill box, they die very quickly, especially if they have outwit. Anyway, today we're going to be doing some unboxing. Stuff that I've had sitting around waiting for me to have time to film it. So just doing some Iconix today. I was able to pick these up at the store a bit ago. I'm going to unbox these two, Sandman and the Displacer Beast. Den of the Displacer Beast. We'll do that one first. Really love that they've been doing Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and I hope they continue to do more. I had an idea a long time ago of build your own cliques where all the powers are assigned a point value, and there are like special powers for like the different spells and feats and stuff that you have. In I only built like an Excel spreadsheet for a cleric, uh, but I think it'd be super fun if you could like build your own cliques, all the stuff like the point total for the character is decided for you based on what you want to give the character, and then I don't know, you have somebody print. There's those mini places that print different minis that you can kind of design yourself. Just think that would be a really fun thing to do. But they're getting into Dungeons and Dragons themselves and starting with monsters. Let's see where they go from there with these. This is, as usual, very beautiful packaging for Iconix. Displacer Beast, lawful monstrosity, lawful evil. This monstrous predator takes its name from its ability to displace light so that it appears to be several feet away from its location. A displacer beast's eyes glow with an awful malevolence that persists even in death. Awesome. Let's pull this out and look at this sculpt and the different equipment that came along with it. Or one's an equipment, the other's something else. I'm not really gonna go too deep into what they do because there's been a lot of unboxings of these and they are easy to find and consult. I'll just talk about what I'm excited about them. But let's look at the sculpts first. We got the D20. Kind of wish they had done a different color than the other one. Just have different colors in each of the different D&D stuff. Let's pull out the Displacer Beast first. Oh, looks so cool. Stay there. All right. I'll get a better picture up, but which side do I want to put it on? Put it right there. So I'll hold it over here for now. Beautiful sculpt. That looks really cool. I think it's trying to bat at a ball like a kitten, but it's going to be your face. 120, 125 or 50 points. Probably going to be played at 50 most often. Let's just take a look at it real quick. Yeah, I mean 5 clicks for 50, and like they're good clicks. Traded shape change, giant reach 2 traded. Yeah, I think this is going to be super fun to play with. May not be meta, but super fun. I like that movement sidestep stealth that Displacer Beast was. Placed since your last turn, charge an exploit weakness. So you can use like telekinesis to get it to go even further, then sidestep back off, maybe get it out of range of somebody else. Yeah, definitely gonna play around with this kitty. Next, love this. Okay, Mimic. So over here, so cool looking. I'm used to using my other camera, would have been there, but it's Mimic. Oh, love that it's a sideline active thing, and I mean, it might not ever come up in a game. Like the other day, one of the guys had Mimic on his sideline. I think he was able to roll for it twice to come out. I mean, and all your opponent has to do is not pick up terrain or not try to equip stuff, and then he won't ever get a chance to come out. But if they have it, they're likely going to want to do it, especially with the terrain with the Wakanda. What was it? Well, the vibranium. If people want to do anything with that, smash people on the face with it, or the heart-shaped herb. A lot of people want to take that, pick it up with somebody that has super strength, but it might actually be this guy. I think that's one way that you want to make that a little bit riskier for them. So Mimic's a great way to do that. And then if Mimic does come out, he's got blades, and then you can use Ares on your sideline as well to make him a little bit crazier. Love it. And then finally, the equipment, which is super awesome. +1 Longsword. I'm just scared that that's going to break off at some point. It's already bent, but sitting in a pile of gold. Free to equip on brutes and warriors. In my unboxing, well, not my top 3 by rarity for the Spider-Verse set, I think I mentioned that Sandman was a brute. Maybe he could take this. I didn't notice that he was giant as well, but I'd take the giant willpower over being able to equip this on him just so he can do more stuff. But brutes and warriors are going to love this. Looking at my team that I built a while ago, that was one awesome clicks for Old Man Thor. I don't think you want to put this on Old Man Thor, but it was a warrior team, and I think like Supergirl could really benefit from this. I think she would do really well with this sword, and she's already holding a sword in her sculpt, so I think it's perfect. Anyway, that was Den of the Displacer Beast. Super awesome. Now let's get into the Sandman. I really like the story of the Sandman. I listened to it in audio, like it was almost like it was made for radio, an audio performance, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I like every Neil Gaiman story that I have ever read. One of my favorite authors. Ooh. So I'm really glad that this became a thing. Ooh. Pull the cards out real quick. Tape everywhere. Okay. And these guys. This guy, Sandman, and then all the 3 veterans. He's not the most interesting sculpt, but he's not a fighter. He's like a manipulator of the situation. Usually that is kind of like the stance he would be in most of the time. He uses his words to fight, but that does not mean he's not capable. It's Dream, and I thought it's interesting how they changed the name. I mean, he is named Dream. He is also Morpheus. They could have used that name, Where's the Sandman? Multiple dreams for multiple names for the same character. Endless Cosmic Mystical Ruler. This one I'm not as familiar with yet. So I'm going to read through a little bit. When Dream KOs an opposing character after resolutions, he may generate and equip an equipment that's not already equipped to him. Dream may be equipped with any number of equipment as long as they're all vestments. So I saw somebody post online a little while ago. So like you could start him with a vestment at the beginning of the game, or you could put something else on him that helps him get in there and make the attacks to equip a vestment. He would just then drop the first equipment and pick the vestment up and equip that. Once per turn, when an opposing effect re-rolls one or more dice, you may re-roll that roll. I really like that as a trait. It's like, oh, you're going to use prob? Well, so am I. When Dream is KO'd, and that's board wide. That's pretty awesome. When he's KO'd, this effect continues for the rest of the game. So even if he's gone, not just board wide, it's even if he's not on the map. It's protected pulse wave. That is super cool. Special attack that he has his entire top dial and then one click of his 40-point dial. Incapacitate when Dream uses it until your next turn. When a hit character is given a free action after resolutions, deal that character one unavoidable damage. I like that a bit better than Beetlejuice in how to manipulate free actions. This one lets them do it, but they're going to be punished for doing so. Oh, I like that too. Then only on his top 3 clicks at 75 points, he gets this damage of leadership and shape change. Cosmic and Mystic team abilities. Leadership, so shape change, super senses. I mean, he could go down pretty, like, if he doesn't roll his super senses or shape changes, but he's got double rollouts his entire dial. But there's a lot of precision strike around these days because people know there are a lot of rollouts with super senses, so people like to pack precision strike to help mitigate that. But there's the shape change. Yeah, I wish he had his own move and attack instead of just phasing teleport. But I like him. Definitely going to try him out. Maybe on a mystical or a ruler team. But it's investments. Let's start at the top. What's this one? Ooh, it's the Pouch of Sand. Pouch of Sand. What's the Pouch of Sand do? Pouch of Sand. Yeah, endless. I think they're free for endless, all of them. Yeah, so he gets any of them for free. But this character gains an extra target. Ooh, love getting extra targets. That could be good on like Prime Rogue. Or Prime Colossus. I don't know. Incapacitate. If this character already can use Incapacitate, which Dream can, when they use it after resolutions, heal this character one click for each hit character. Oh man, that could bring him from, like, he starts with 2, he'd be hitting 3. If he incapacitates 3 people, like if he's on his 40-point dial, down on his last click, he is back up to top click. That's pretty cool. Don't know if it'd be the one to start him off with. But let's keep going. And there's Dream Ruby. Get that bling in there. Man, this is so fuzzy up close. Hard to get the focus on this camera, but we'll get a good picture of it in post. We'll fix it in post. Barrier, shape change. If the character can already use shape change, which he does his entire dial, when they use it and succeed, after resolutions, deal the attacker damage equal to the attacker's printed damage value. That might be a good one to start him off with because they're probably not going to want to target unless they have Battle Fury. They're not going to want to target him because if he does succeed his shape change, then then they're going to take damage. I think that might be a good one to start him off with. And there's a ton of characters with like traded shape change. Makes me want to put it on a scroll character. A super scroll in silver. Okay, last equipment here is the Dream Helm. Is that what it says? Dream's Helm. And it's I think it's creepy looking mask, but it's cool. And it gives Power Cosmic, 25 points. The other two are 15 points each. This is 25. Power Cosmic, and if the character already has Power Cosmic printed on its base, when they use willpower, they succeed on 3 through 6. So basically giving them giant sized version of willpower. Yes. Don't know if this is the one to start with. I think if you're actually playing Dream, I would go with the Dream Ruby, so that as he gets into combat, or maybe that's the first one you equip him with after you like give him the Hell Cycle and let him hypersonic in and take out a Pog, and then give him the Dream Ruby, so that when they attack, they don't want to attack him because they might be taking their own damage if he succeeds on shape change. Yeah, I like these. These all seem super fun. They can all be used in different ways, and I like it. They are pricey if you're not using them on Dream. But, oh, I mean, like, if you get all of these onto Dream, and then he dies, and then they all drop, do they all drop in the same one? You only get to choose one that's left over? Or do they drop in different areas around him as he dies, and the rest of your team can equip it? I don't know. That'd be an interesting way to get them on other people, but yeah, I like it. Dream looks fun. Anyway, those have been today's unboxings for Iconix, Dream, and the Displacer Beast. I think I'll keep them in their boxes, but I might keep the Mimic and the Broadsword and the other equipment in my to-go play box, so that I always like to have spare stuff around if somebody like, they forgot equipment. It's like, oh, I have an equipment, even if it's not the one that they wanted, something to fill their team or whatever. Like to have that stuff available whenever I go play. But these ones I think have to be on display in their boxes on my shelf. I'll have to find room on the shelf. I might have to start putting away some of my older Spider-Man stuff. Get the older Spider-Man stuff put in boxes and put more aesthetically pleasing stuff on the display shelves. Anyway, let me know what you think of these Iconix. I know people want the +1 longsword and the Mimic. Know that for sure. How are you going to use this stuff? Are you going to be using the main figures at all? Have you done it already? How has that gone? How have you used the Dreams equipment? Was on him? I want to hear stories about how those things went and how they performed. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. All the YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe. I finally, just this last week, got to 50 subscribers. So thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for watching. I think, I did get a spare extra few things that I think will be a little harder to trade away. So I might be putting them in a giveaway, but I think I want to have a large enough base of subscribers. So let's say once I get to 100 subscribers, we will do a drawing for the Trigon and Raven Iconics. I got an extra one of those, and I did get an extra one of the holiday the advent calendars for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now that one's a couple years old already right now, year and a half, something like that. But if you don't have it, I think I'll put it in a giveaway and see who wants to snatch that up. But do want to have a larger number of people that could win it. So share this around. Let's try to get to 100 subscribers so we can get that giveaway going. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this has satisfied your need for some clicks, satisfied your fix for some clicks, and we'll see you next time. Bye.